Welcome back to American Agenda. The Michigan Democratic Party has now deleted a Facebook post which questioned the role parents play in deciding what's taught in their children's schools.
Yeah, the message originally stated the purpose of public education in public schools is not to teach kids only what parents want them to be taught. It is to teach them what society needs them to know. The client of public school is not the parent, but the entire community, the public. This since deleted post faced wild criticism, especially from a number of people.
Well, joining us now to talk about it, Michigan Congressman and member of the House Education and Labor Committee, Congressman Tim Walberg. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Do you agree with that, that the parent is not what, that the parent isn't the parent, basically I'm summarizing, instead the parent is the public?
It's crazy. It follows a pattern of course, and good to be with you to talk about this, because it's imperative that we understand that this is what the education establishment under the guise of the Democrat Party want to do. Now, they took the post down. Well, they got caught. But that's what they really feel. They're the ones that have been supporting the 1619 Project. They've been supporting critical race theory, saying that it's necessary, not acknowledging the fact that their parents, whether it's in Virginia or whether it's in Michigan, are saying, no, that's not what we want our kids taught. We believe America has had its problems. We believe America is still the greatest country on the face of this earth, with the opportunity for people beyond any other thing imaginable. So teach our kids the basics that they need to be good citizens, to understand history, understand the math, science, English courses, and let them move forward. And don't tell us as parents that we don't have a part to play. In fact, don't forget that we are the primary part to play in the education of our children. We supplement the responsibility we have for educating our kids by having educators like those in public schools or private schools or home schools do the job for us, but we are still the primary educator.
Yeah, Michigan Democratic Party did react to the deleted post. They say parents need to have a say in their children's education, end of story. The post does not reflect the views of Michigan Democrats and should not be misinterpreted as a statement of support from our elected officials or candidates. What's interesting to me about this, Mr. Craig, is I'm married to a teacher, I am a parent, and I think we all know there are professional educators, and that their job, they're looking at textbooks that you and I may not have time, maybe you do, but I may not have time. But you definitely have to listen to the parents. And where is this mentality in which the parents don't matter? Where's that coming from?
Well, I serve 750,000 constituents. A teacher in the classroom serves 30, 35 parents in their classroom, and the kids that come is part of the process. For them to take a position that parents shouldn't be the ones that are telling education what to do is just wrong. It goes against even our state provisions in the school code that very clearly states that we serve the parents as an education community, and we should be interested in bringing them into the involvement and supporting their efforts with their kids. Article 1, Section 1 of our state constitution in Michigan, coming from the Northwest Ordinance, says, religion, morality, knowledge being necessary for good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. And when you talk that way, you understand it's more than just an educationist. But the scary thing is that the Democrat Party, right up to the administration in place right now, really has taken a different tack, to the point that the Secretary of Education just last week got caught for trying to get the National School Boards Association to write a letter exclaiming that parents are domestic terrorists when they try to take over school board meetings.
Right.
Now that belies the fact that Democrats are not telling us the truth about their real positions. They got caught with this and they had to back off.
Right. Interesting observation. Yeah, because we all know that parents have to be a very large voice in this. Mr. Walberg, thank you, sir.
Yeah. And interesting to say.